From Tobacco Republic in Loomis, California, the Loomis Cigar Cartel presents Beyond the Humidor, a cigar podcast for the rest of us. Hey everybody, welcome back. Scott Robinson with you here on the latest edition of Beyond the Humidor. We have ourselves a very special guest, but we're going to go around the room real quick, see how everybody's doing. I have been instructed by my fellow host that I won't give my introductory rant until we introduce our host. So let's go around the circle. And Greg, how you doing there?
Doing good. Another good night, some good food. We'll get to that in a minute. And just a good night. Welcome.
Thank you.
So we have a special guest tonight. We're doing a kind of pre-Super Bowl show where we brought in some snack foods, you know, and I have a friend who is a self-described foodie. Erin agreed to join us. I was told earlier while we were setting up for this that I was you were pressured over many months for this. Huh. Yes. I'm gonna have to reevaluate my tactics, or not. But no, Erin is a self-described foodie. If somebody comes up with the odd flavored bag of chips or something weird, yes, this seems to be the person that will try it, according to her Snapchat and other social media.
Oh, nice. True.
So.
Good stuff. How you doing there, Erin?
I'm doing good. I'm excited and scared to be here now.
Yeah. As you should be.
And she's also kind of a novice cigar smoker. She has smoked cigars before, so we got her something fired up, and you know we're gonna drag her right into the deep water here.
I like it. What do you? I see. I don't know if you know what you're smoking, Larry. What did you give her to smoke?
That's on Greg.
So she is smoking the Gran Habano La Conquista. Okay. And if you want me to say more to that, then talk to the other two and let me look it up real fast.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Scott, what do you got?
Yeah, nice job there. Oh, no, I got to submit to the great Oz because I was busy cooking and saving Greg's bacon on the ribs.
No. What are you smoking? Let him look it up.
No. What I'm saying is I have to refer to the great Oz. Hey, great Oz, what am I smoking?
That'd be you, Craig.
Yes, the Rancho Luna, and I just on first light and first impressions, I'm enjoying the cigar. Great after dinner cigar. It's, for lack of a better word, it's a good assist in the filling of all the barbecue and
so it's a medium to full. Is that what you think?
Medium to full. Yeah.
All right.
I'm liking it thus far.
I've never tried one of those, so I'll have to keep that in mind.
Price point's pretty nice, though.
Okay.
Mm-hmm, it is.
Yeah.
Did you look that up,
I did. So the La Conquista that Erin is smoking.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's going to be that kind of night tonight. It is the great cigar out of Gran Habano. It's George Rico's house. It's all around a good line. It's a Nicaraguan Corojo wrapper. It's a Honduran binder with Costa Rican, Nicaraguan, and Colombian fillers. So you're going to get some coffee notes, some chocolate notes. The Corojo is going to be a little on the sweet side. It makes for a really good smoke.
Right on.
Good deal.
Mm-hmm. All right. How about you, Lawrence?
I went to one of my standbys, man. I got the Island Gym San Andreas. It's a collaboration between Oscar Valladares. Valladares. Oh, look at that. And Island Gym. It is a San Andreas wrapper, and the binder and filler are both from Honduras. And this thing, if you haven't tried one of these, it's just an amazing cigar. Either one of the Island Gyms. This is the Maduro, the San Andreas, and it's amazing. It's a full-bodied cigar, I would say, but it's not overly heavy.
No.
So you can do that on after a lighter meal or even after a couple of beers without any food at all, and it's not going to tear you up if you're a cigar smoker. It wouldn't be a first cigar, but I think it does great, man. I love these sticks. I've got boxes of them in my humidor, so it's a go-to for me at least once a week.
Okay, speaking of beer, you brought some beer in for you and I to sample.
Yes, I did. This is a favorite of mine. It's a seasonal brew from right here locally in Loomis, Loomis Basin Brewery. It's their Scottish ale, and so it's a little bit darker beer, but nice flavor. We're really trying to talk them into doing this as a year-round.
Okay.
We haven't got them there yet, so this will be going away probably in the next 3 to 4 weeks they'll be out of it. But yeah, through the holiday season, starting right about Thanksgiving is usually when this comes out, and then they looks like they brewed a little bit more this year because it's lasted longer. Usually it just makes it into the early part of January. But yeah, it's if you're into dark beers at all, if you're in the Northern California area, you can get this pretty much anywhere, all the way down to the Bay Area. Rayleigh's is carrying it now. Nob Hill Foods, stuff like that.
Okay.
And then they have a brewery and a restaurant right here in Loomis. So good stuff.
Oh, yeah, we go there all the time.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
All right, well,
Good
now
biscuit.
that we've done all our introductions and whatnot,
hey,
I can...
hey,
wait a minute.
hey,
Hey, what? What?
So my cigar for tonight.
No one cares. Oh! Sorry. Go ahead. Please.
Congratulations, the host's on mute for the rest of the night. Good
Oh,
luck.
there we go.
I've got the one I'm smoking now is not my cigar. I'm finishing up the one from earlier, but for the rest of the show, I've got the 1502 Blue Sapphire. It's one that the three of us smoked with
Oh, yeah.
Enrico Sanchez on a Facebook Live there. And Nicaraguan wrapper. It's a Maduroed cigar. It's a Nicaraguan binder, Nicaraguan filler. It's a Puro. It happens to be a Lancero because that's my preference on sizes. And, if you guys are looking much like your San Andreas from Island Jim, it's a good all-around cigar. Goes great with barbecue. Probably would go good with a dark beer. It's just a great cigar to have. And if it's something that you can find in your local brick and mortar, I suggest you do. Try all his line.
Yeah, we've been pretty happy. I've been happy personally with it. I haven't done a lot of the 1502s, but the ones I've smoked, I've been really happy with.
Oh, yeah. These, the 1502s, and I've said it once and said it a couple times after getting introduced to that Blue Sapphire, these are definitely box worthy. And one of our, one of our number one fans, Tommy out in Idaho, he gifted us some 1502s that were quite nice. I'm looking forward to going out to the vault in, is that Meridian? Or
Meridian.
Yeah, Meridian, because, yeah, that sounds like some box-worthy stuff right there.
It is. And they are local here, too. Adams Cigars in El Dorado Hills carries them, too.
Okay, we'll have to check that
Yeah,
out.
good to know. I didn't know that.
So anyway, now that we...
You had a rant, by the way.
Yeah,
I did, and just getting into it before... Yeah, anyway. So, if you listen to the last podcast, we lost our pup of 12 years, Reno. Little Pomeranian Chihuahua mix. So, wife decided that she wanted to, get another dog. So we picked up another dog, and I'm trying to remember if we did it Wednesday or the Wednesday before.
Last week, Wednesday.
Thank you. Last week, Wednesday, we picked up a miniature Australian Shepherd. She is 13 weeks old now. Great little dog. Cute little thing. And this weekend, tiny wife, well, she had planned this like months, but it comes up. She's going out to Napa with her girlfriend for the weekend. So they head out on Thursday and just got back tonight. So it just left me with the dog.
Doggy daddy, huh?
Oh, it was doggy daddy.
Doggy daycare.
It's like having if you've raised puppies or dogs, it's like having a kid. Trying to keep her from pissing and shitting in the house, jumping on top of you, and the breed, the Australian Shepherd, it's a cattle breeding or sheep breeding, herding. Thank you, herding dogs. So it tries to herd you, and you got to keep it interested because it'll start biting on stuff it shouldn't bite on, like plugs to computer monitors.
Trying to tear up your office, is she?
Oh yeah, jumping on top of the air cleaner.
Oops.
Oh yeah, all sorts of fun stuff. But I was doing some research on different things you can do to amuse the dog, and I just, because to me, just had some fucked up thoughts. Are you guys familiar with Kongs?
Yes.
There's
Yes.
this big rubber thing. If those of you who don't have
Whoa,
dogs,
whoa! We just
It's
went.
for a dog.
Yes, it
For a
is, Larry.
dog.
Wow, way to shut that down.
Thank you, Aaron. Allow me, just allow me. Here, just
You run your program, brother.
Okay, so this Kong, for those of you who aren't familiar, it's this plastic thing. It comes in different sizes, and it's hollow on the inside with a little hole at the bottom, and you shove little treats in it, and it kind of amuses the dog because they have to get to the treat. So I'm looking at this YouTube, and this guy saying, you can feed a dog with a Kong. You put the dog food in there, and you put some peanut butter on top, and then you freeze it, and then you give that to the dog at feeding time. And I'm thinking to myself,
What kind of sadistic bastard does shit like this?
Thank you.
Scott does.
No, I wouldn't do that because here's what I'm thinking. It's like, that's pretty fucked up. Hey, it's feed time, but you're going to work for your meal, fucker. Imagine if you did that to people. I would have slit your throat. Someone said, hey, we got some barbecue. I shoved it in this con, so you figure out how to get it out with no hands and just your mouth.
Sounds like going to a Chinese place that has nothing but chopsticks.
Well, I can eat with chopsticks. I don't
So
know
can
about
I.
you.
Yeah, I can too.
Fuck all of you.
So, yeah, I'm just getting a good chuckle out of this, and I'm just thinking to myself, yeah, that would be pretty jacked up, man. Some people are so stupid they probably starve to death. Part 2 of this conversation. So, Tiny Wife came home today, and we're in a discussion. She's looking at the breeder where we got our pup.
Oh, you.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, my little dog's name's Harley. It's a girl. Reno was a boy dog, and we keep misgendering that damn dog so many times. You keep saying he. It's like, no, it's a she. But we're looking at getting her a companion. Ooh, I did not misgender her this time. So
Wouldn't it be easier to pick the right gender than getting a second dog? I'm just asking.
It would be, but I like doing things complicated. But that's not the part you guys would be amused with. And this is why I share
Gets
this
better?
story. Yeah. So we're going out to Half Moon Bay. Your wife, you, my wife, me, next weekend. We're going to leave the dog with our friends. Sue starts thinking, it might be too much to do that. So maybe we can take Harley with us and we can get like a little stroller to push her in.
Yes, do it.
I had 2 words. Fuck no. Then she said, how about a backpack? No.
You already got one.
Yeah, you got a backpack, man.
No.
You have a dog backpack?
No.
He has a dog papoose.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I have a
need
dog.
to see the dog
Well, it would be
backpack.
it's too small for Harley.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. For sake of argument, yes,
Okay,
it is.
Hey, we're gonna segue here for a second. If you don't name the second dog Davidson, you don't have a hair on your nuts.
It's too many syllables. Seriously.
You can call it Davey
You
for
want
short.
two syllable names.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do. Either Rex, Spot, Sparky, but three syllables?
Don't pick a dumb one. There's your there's your challenge right there. How come the dog doesn't know his name? Because he's a moron.
Well, fuck, I don't pick smart friends. What do you think I pick a smart dog for? You know why?
This can go bad in a hurry. I can already
Well,
tell.
You know why? Because fuck you, that's why.
You could call it Kawasaki,
Yeah.
Oh, ugh, no.
Yamaha,
Yamaha?
Ducati.
Yeah, name it Ducati.
There you go.
The breeder actually had a dog named
there'd be a percentage of the population that would hear that and go, oh, that must be African. Pinto. And there's the voice from behind the
The
curtain.
great
again.
Oz has spoken.
That's 2 cylinders or 2 syllables.
Wow. No, if it was 2 cylinders, it'd be your
Cylinders.
car.
Scooter.
Scooter. Yeah, there
Scooter.
we go.
There you go. I like Scooter.
See? Look at that. You're
Yeah,
contributing
okay, we
already.
contributed.
You're being helpful. I like that.
Yeah,
I like
you're
helpful
welcome.
beavers.
Wow.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. It's a good thing Beyond the Humor does not have an HR department. Because I fucked up.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's not anywhere close to what
He
that
couldn't
meant, by
even
the way.
look at me after he said it.
Yeah.
He just,
Woo!
I'm glad I have.
Let's just agree right now. We're not going to let your daughter listen to this.
oh,
right?
no.
No.
Absolutely not.
Negative Ghost
No.
Rider.
No, that's okay.
All right. Well, segueing again.
Yeah, let us segue again. How's that barbecue, by the way?
Yeah. So we got to talk about what we brought, and then we'll get as we do each item, we'll get the foodies input here.
Yes.
Okay, let's do that.
You want? So I got 2. You got 3. Technically, one of them was supposed to be Greg's, but Greg was indisposed today, so Scott picked up the slack for him.
Thank you, Scott.
You
welcome,
want to
sir.
do one, then I'll do one. Well, that way we'll go back and forth.
Yeah, why not?
All right, so let us start out with the originals, the original 2 that I originally started with. Let's go with first the pork belly burn-ins.
Ooh, yeah, a crowd favorite here at
Definitely a crowd favorite.
Beyond the Humidor.
Yes.
Ooh.
And
Those were good. They were very good. I had never had burn ends before, actually. And I love myself some barbecue. Those were good. They're very sweet. Which I wasn't expecting.
Okay, can you explain a little bit the process on how you do those?
Well, thankfully, Costco, they actually cut them part way into strips, like really thick strips. So I take them and just chop them into 1-inch cubes. And then I'll sprinkle a rub that I found over at one of the local barbecue places. It's a maple bacon rub. Yummy. And I'll sprinkle that all over real liberally. And I'll put them on a rack. And then I start up the smoker, put it at around 270. Actually, this time I didn't do that. I went ahead and put it at 225 for an hour under smoke. And smoked them for an hour at 225, then turned it up to 275 and let them cook for another 2.5, 3 hours.
That's the rendering portion, right?
Yeah, that's the rendering for it. We want to get that fat nice and rendered. And then the meat gets real tender. And then you take them off. And what I'll do is I will put like brown sugar on top, honey. And then I will chop up some butter and just put like little pats of butter all around. Leave it exposed. Put it back onto the smoker or grill at 275 for another hour. And let it tighten up. And then I left out one other part. What I'll do is I'll like take some barbecue sauce and just enough to coat it. I don't want any liquid at the bottom. Just coat up the burn ends and then just put it on for an hour. Let that sauce and that butter and brown sugar just caramelize. And there you go. And you have burn ends.
And they were fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm gonna. All right. The next item up was a bourbon meatballs.
Oh,
it's a crock pot item. It's super simple. It's not like we're making our own meatballs. And when I say we here, that's not me.
Thank you, Sherry.
I got people.
your wife made meatballs and I helped.
I got to walk back and forth to the refrigerator and ask. Hey, it's all right. I deserve that. So it's not homemade meatballs. We cheat. It's a 1 pound bag of frozen meatballs. You get brown sugar, bourbon whiskey, fresh lime juice, a little bit of Worcestershire, a little bit of ketchup is what makes that sauce.
Okay.
And just cook everything down in that. And it comes out sweet but tangy. And we've been doing them for years. And
Oh, it's good stuff.
yeah, everybody
Let me
seems
tell
to
you.
like that. What'd you think?
Compliments to your wife for sure. Those were good. I could see bringing those, like you said, you guys go camping together. You always cook together. You could totally bring that camping.
Yeah, and that's because it's something simple. You can put it
Yeah.
together. It doesn't take a ton of stuff, and you can have everything pre-measured. And just dump it in and go.
I could taste the bourbon. It wasn't too much, but you could still taste that tangy. It was
Yep.
good.
Oh, yeah.
Really good.
Yeah,
Bourbon's always
it
good.
was. I was surprised how forward the bourbon flavor was.
Yeah, and it's weird how crockpot stuff. I think crockpot does better with an alcohol, bourbon or rum based sauce than other types of cooking, because you generated enough heat for a long enough period of time that the alcohol is gone.
It is.
Yeah.
But the flavor
Doesn't
where
disappear.
a
It was right
barbecue
there.
or a smoker or something like that tends to burn off the flavor too. The crockpot doesn't do that.
Yeah.
So-
Keeps it all in.
Well,
I can send you over the recipe on that.
Well, just like the burn ends, I'll put Jack Daniels in there.
Yep.
It gets like a little hit to it. So I'll give it a kiss of Jack Daniels with this barbecue sauce or beer or both.
There we go.
Oh, what the fuck am I saying? It's me. Both.
Both.
Do it all.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's whole hog or nothing here.
That's right.
All right. Item number 3, Mr. Robinson.
Item number 3 were potato skins.
Yep.
That's a crowd pleaser always.
Usually.
Very easy to do. All you do is just take your potato, make sure it's washed, scrub, scrub, scrub. See, I like my friends. I scrub the potato to get all the crap off of it.
You're the reason superbugs are existing. I see, Mr. Robinson.
Me.
Like he's worried about getting sick. You think he and his brother didn't eat dirt as a kid?
Yes, we did.
dirt, paste, lead.
Dude, we grew up in the 80s.
Dog food.
Yeah, dog food.
Dog treats.
It
Once
just-
again, the voice behind the curtain yells out dog food. God bless America.
So anyway, clean the potato, get some coarse salt and some oil. I use canola. You can use vegetable, peanut, whatever. You know what? I was meaning to ask you guys. You guys aren't allergic to peanuts, are you?
No.
A little late now, isn't it?
Right?
Yeah. Well, we would have known by now.
Yeah.
But thankfully, I use canola oil. I was thinking about that
We'd
the
have
other
just
day.
had to dump her body in a
Right?
field.
The dead beaver on the couch.
Wow.
Hey, I got nothing. So anyway,
That just got her a seat back at the table, didn't
yes,
it?
it did.
Anytime you
I need
want.
ribs again.
Yeah, no,
Yes,
don't worry.
yes. So I'll just put some salt in my hands, some canola oil, rub my hands, and rub that all over the potato. Of course, before that, poking some holes in there so your potato doesn't explode. Put the heat at about 400, 425 for about an hour. Get those innards nice and soft. Take them out, chop them in half, and then you core out all of the white stuff.
Now, the middle part, the potato part that you take out, that gets set aside for another project, right?
Yeah, I asked my wife if she wanted it, and she said, yeah, I'll use it for something.
Okay.
So now you've got
Dog food.
Dog food. Harley eats better than we do.
Yeah,
Speak
that
for
is-
yourself. I'm taking leftovers home, bitch. I don't know what you're doing.
You guys can fight over those.
We will.
Okay. So, now you have your empty shell of potato for the most part. Some people will leave a little bit of potato in there, and that's just filler. I mean, be my guest if you want to do that. But then I just take some cheese, shove some cheese in there, cook it up, get it nice and crispy, and then I top it off with some cooked bacon bits.
Rayleigh's.
No, actually, I didn't do Rayleigh's. What did I do? Smithfield. Oh, yeah, I did Smithfield over at your store.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It was okay.
The boss will be happy to hear that.
The potato flavor covered it right up. It was fine.
Yes, it did.
Now, see, if I really would have wanted to kill it, I would have went to Rayleigh's and got that maple bacon and put it on top.
Yep.
Now, see, yeah, do you hear that? Do you hear that? Do you hear that, Greg? That's the sound of good bacon. He's all in his feelings right now.
Yeah, he's not having it.
So anyway,
That's a woman's that's happy right there. That's why I didn't understand it.
yeah. So then once I get
You're supposed to make him happy?
Yeah.
When were you going to share this? Oh, wait, you're pulling your dad routine on me.
Yeah, you know.
Anyway,
So anyway, once you melt the cheese, then you put it on the broil to get get it kind of crispy. Then take it out of the oven. You top it with the bacon and some scallions, and there you go. You got your crowd pleaser right there.
yep.
All right. Wow.
Oh boy.
There's so many places I could
Hey,
go. I'm just leaving it there.
Hookers have hearts too, guys. I mean,
Wow. Don't help. Wow.
Just allow Larry to make the stovetop.
It's hard not to like you, Robinson.
Yeah.
It's getting easier.
All right. So
All right. Item
continue.
number 4. Hot ham and cheese pinwheels.
These things are the shit. They're awesome.
And it's
I had never seen that before. Is that like your own invention?
no, she found a recipe somewhere.
Pinterest, I bet.
Yeah, probably.
That does seem like.
But
an
Yes.
she pulled these off, I don't know, a year ago Christmas, and they were gone in like 15 minutes. Everybody going through.
Same way when you brought them for Craig's memorial. They were
Yeah.
gone in 15 minutes in here.
And it's super simple. It's a can of Pillsbury refrigerated classic pizza
What
crust.
that was?
It's the pizza crust in a can. You take that, you take thin sliced or shaved ham, Swiss cheese. Those are the 3 main ingredients. Then your half a cup of butter, brown sugar, Worcestershire, Dijon mustard, and
Oh wow.
a little bit of poppy seed.
Okay.
That's the whole thing. And you roll it up, cut it into wheels, and bake it. And
Nice.
It's
So
yeah.
good.
They're addictive, man. You just watch people stand over that thing and just eat them one after another like
Yeah.
chips. So
Right out of the oven. Yeah.
So that was your first
So
time
good.
with something like that?
Yeah,
though?
I'd never had those before.
All right, that's a winner.
Yeah, it was a mystery. I had no idea what that was.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, and you ate it anyway. What a
I
champ!
ate it anyways.
What a champ!
Weird for me, right?
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say. Well, you know.
That pickled okra was still the weirdest. Did you watch that?
You have our
You
attention.
you have our attention.
Yeah, I have these friends that just they try to find the weirdest things for me to eat because they know I'll try anything. So they dropped off
Write that down, Greg.
from
Done.
their grandma made pickled okra. Who knows how long this jar of pickled okra was around before they gave it to me,
1958.
first of all, right? Grandmas think nothing expires in their cupboard. So who knows? I was already really freaked out by that point. I had about 4 or 5 of them before I was like, my mouth is numb. So I stopped after that. But they were good. They taste pickled.
How's your heat tolerance,
Good. I love spicy. Love spicy.
Larry?
Sir.
Remember that video that Matt and Garrett put up on that spicy peanut challenge?
Oh God, no, that's terrible.
Yeah, you
You
can
know,
have
the
that.
death chip challenge? It's something similar to that.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not.
it's a yeah.
Those are insane,
No, for
though.
heat.
We'll
we-
save Roy for that.
Yeah, we got to
challenge.
get our buddy Roy, the world's largest Korean. What is that stuff called?
bulgogi.
Bulgogi, Korean. Oh, and he tones the heat down for us white folks.
Yeah, but his is like
the stuff
Wait,
the
is that
stuff
like
he
a
eats makes him
soup
sweat.
with like noodles?
No, it's
No.
meat.
It's a meat.
Yeah. Oh my
thinly sliced tri-tip. He marinates it for 24 hours in either you better put your toilet paper in the freezer or what he calls angry white girl, which is the for what he makes for the rest of us. And he grills it and then you eat it with sticky rice.
I want to try that.
It's,
it's
really
amazing.
good.
That sounds amazing.
It's another thing. You'll just sit there and eat
Yeah.
and eat. You don't care if you're full. You don't care. You just keep eating it. If it's still there, you're eating it.
Yep.
Well, I swear sometimes with spicy food, you won't feel the heat till you stop eating it. So you
Yeah.
better keep fucking
Yeah, keep
eating.
going. You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buy your popsicles.
Woo. All right. Last but not least, item 5, Mr. Robinson.
So on my way to the store today with the old man, I get this text from Gregory. Ribs are out. I'm opening up the store today, so can't do it. So I said, well, do I deprive our foodie of ribs? I can't allow that. I can't do that. Anything for a lady. So I went ahead and found a slab and bought it, brought it home, turned it on its back, peeled off that membrane, that real thin membrane that you have the hardest time doing.
Silver
that,
skin.
Yeah, you got to get that skin off. Otherwise, you're going to be, it's not bad, but, it's not quite as tender as it
It's
should
not
be.
bad, but when people find out what it is, they usually freak out.
Yeah.
Ooh, what is it?
It's
I don't
actually
know what it is.
so, the ribs are curved, right? It's the inner membrane, the peritoneal wall, that is between the musculature of the rib and the ribs and the stomach and the intestine and all the inner organs. That's what that actually is. Oh. So most people, they're like, that's what? I'm not eating that. And peeling it off anyway is a better thing to do because it makes it easier to eat, because no matter how long you cook that, it's not going to get any more tender.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cut that and peel it off before you do your ribs.
Oh, yeah. It takes a little bit of time, but it can be done.
Definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Yes. So then I take a dry rub that I got from Elton Brown like some years ago. It's a brown sugar base, so it's like brown sugar.
Brown sugar, onion powder, garlic powder, onion salt, paprika. If you prefer it, cayenne, and I think garlic powder.
You said garlic powder twice.
Well, it's 8-1, isn't it?
Yes, it's 8-1. You did okay. So brown sugar, onion powder, garlic powder, kosher salt, pepper, red pepper, chili powder, paprika.
Yep.
So get that all mixed up, and you just coat it onto the ribs on the slab. Usually I like to have it sit there for a day or two. Didn't have that kind of time, so just slid it in the oven this time because I was cooking burnt ends, so I had to do it old school. Now, when I first made ribs, oh God, and I'm almost ashamed to say this, I boiled them.
There's nothing wrong with that because that's a
there's-
quick way to tenderize
That's
it. But
plenty wrong. There's so many levels of wrong with that. That's just, yeah. So
what are
anyway,
you, Irish?
Black Irish, apparently.
Anyway.
Keep drinking, fat boy.
Okay.
That was a hard sell.
Okay.
By the way, nice knowing you, Greg.
So anyway. So I kind of did this old school because my smoker was otherwise occupied. So turned on the oven, put it at 275. I took my ribs, put them in foil, poured like a tiny bit of beer in there with some orange juice. Just a little bit. I mean, I'm talking about maybe 2 ounces of beer and an ounce of orange juice, just so that you keep them moist. You don't want them drying out.
Sure.
So then just pack the foil put it in foil, pack it tight, put it in there for about 4 hours. You'll know they're tender because the meat will be drawn back from the bone. The bones will be exposed. So that's when you know you got yourself some tender ribs. Then you just coat them in your favorite barbecue sauce. And then I'll put them on the grill for about an hour at 275, just so the sauce tightens up onto the rib and just attaches itself to it. And there you go with ribs.
Yeah, and see,
Nice.
I used your normal method, which is a 3-2-1,
Yeah.
which is where I ran out of time because it's the same preparation
Yeah.
with the rub, preferably 24 hours in advance. And then it's 3 hours on smoke, 2 hours in foil with I use apple juice instead of orange juice, beer and
use
apple
either way.
juice in my case, and then an hour to tighten the sauce, and you get beautiful, tender. You don't even need to cut them half the time; they fall apart when you pick them up out of the smoker.
Well, what temperature are you putting them at when you do the 2 hour method?
So smoke for 3 hours, and the smoke setting on mine is like 200.
Yeah, as it should be.
Then I go up to 325 for 2 hours, and then go up to 400 for the sauce tightening, which sometimes it takes an hour. This time of year, it usually takes an hour. In the summertime, maybe 30 minutes.
Yeah, see, I can knock the heat down to 275, and I don't have a problem with keeping those ribs on for the second part of that cook for about 3 hours. 2 hours just isn't enough time to get it truly, truly tender. Whereas just falling off the bone. So I like doing it low and slow, but you can do, that 325 ain't bad.
Yeah. It works. It works for my method. And, mine don't come out as good as yours, but I also wouldn't expect them to be that way either.
Neither would we.
Yeah, thank you.
What'd you think of?
Those were my favorite of
Thank
all the
you.
things. I liked the ribs the most.
All right.
So that temperature, whatever setting that was, it was good in my book. So
Do you barbecue at home? Do you have a barbecue?
I do.
Yeah?
I do. But I'm not that sophisticated because I'm not that patient. Nor am I home usually for 6 hours to make something. But I like eating it.
Yeah,
As-
well,
as-
good to know.
Yeah.
As Alton Brown says, your patience will be rewarded.
So as I'm cooking, of course, Pop's with me, and he's like, am I going to get some of them burn-ins? No, I'll leave some for you. Then when Sue and her girlfriend came home, well, you just tempted me with all this food because you're cooking all this, and then you're going to be gone, and we can't have any. I'll leave some for you. I did. They were happy.
3 burn-ins each on a little cocktail plate.
Nah,
You can be sleeping. You can be sleeping out in the garage.
You can't smell that cooking all day though and not leave him some.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I mean.
Oh, nah, that would
He
have been
could,
just
but,
cruel. Nah,
Did you give some to Harley?
Oh, no. Harley doesn't eat that.
Harley eats better than they do, like I said.
Bougie dog food.
Yeah, and amen to that one, along with a bougie dog.
So, question for you, Erin.
Yes.
What got you started on this whole foodie thing? I mean, who decided that, hey, nobody else wants to try this? Give it to Erin. Erin will try it. I mean, were you eating crayons as a little girl or what?
It was, James.
From Keto.
Yeah. So it was James. He started bringing in food that one of their crazy old neighbors used to leave them food during COVID, during the pandemic, just to be nice. And he was like, we're not going to eat this. Do you want it? And so he just started bringing me stuff at work. And I was already on Snapchat. So I just started recording us trying all this weird food that his neighbor brought him. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And now it's just a tradition.
Yeah.
Keeps going.
You want to share your Snapchat so our listeners can check it out?
Sure. Actually, I don't even know what it is.
Wow.
Should probably know that. I just started on TikTok too. So
Good grief.
That's one
I
we haven't
know.
gotten into, and I don't plan on it.
We still got to work on our OnlyFans page.
Yeah. Hey, look, she didn't even flinch. Yeah, that's good.
What, OnlyFans?
Yeah, we're doing it. We're going to do a podcast, cigar podcast OnlyFans page.
You should.
Just
I
gonna
was
be,
thinking
it's
of
gonna be
doing
three
a-
fat guys sitting here smoking cigars.
I
You
was
got to pay to
thinking of
watch.
trying it out. Hey, wherever you can make the money. I was thinking of starting OnlyFans, but it's going to be Only Snacks.
Only snacks.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sorry.
Everybody went.
My Snapchat is just my name, Erin E. Roberts. Pretty straightforward.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Get to watch Erin evaluating the latest thing that was left on her desk. That's
Or my porch.
yeah. Oh, interesting.
It's really fun.
Wow.
Oh,
So-
geez. Just ashed all over myself.
That's all right.
Yeah, we do it all the time.
Oh, yeah. It
So,
happens.
how long's it been since you've had a cigar?
Hmm.
That long? Okay.
Yeah, a long time.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I've had, weed wrapped cigars. Or, sorry, cigar wrapped weed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Swishers are good as hell.
Swickers. Yeah. Does that count?
Grape. Yeah. Yeah, watermelon swisher. All right.
Probably 10 years since I've had like a good cigar.
All right.
Yeah. But I went through a phase when I was working as a barista. Everybody was smoking. So, been to a couple of cigar lounges. Yeah. It was fun.
Well,
This
here,
one's delicious.
here we
so
go. Here we go. Starting your vice.
That's right. I needed something.
Oh, yeah. We
Welcome
had
back.
that discussion. She needs a new vice.
A
Yeah.
new vice. I don't drink anymore.
Oh.
So,
Welcome aboard.
yeah. This is good so far.
All right. Yeah.
That's
well,
okay.
it ain't over yet. Save the evaluation till the end. So
Yes, I'll drink for you.
yeah,
Perfect.
Scott drinks for just about everybody he knows. But so okay, we got the pickled okra.
Pickled
That,
okra.
is that's the worst.
That's probably the worst. Yeah.
What else you got that you think that maybe the average person probably hasn't tried?
Probably just some random. I had a really, 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 really spicy, like ramen pack thing. I'd never. It was like so red. I was pretty sure that I was gonna be shitting red hot ramen.
Well, that's where the popsicles come
So
in.
red. Yes. That was probably the second word.
Gotta cool off that angry starfish
Real
somehow.
Wow.
Hey, she's a foodie. She
You
understands.
stealing
Yeah.
Scotty? You stealing Scotty Cameron's lines? Are you?
Yes.
Hey, Ian here. Only your ass saves your seat in this outfit.
This is true.
So, good God.
Oh, on the segue real quick. We're going to have to talk about this new setup because you just fucked up my drinking hand.
It's only for today
Yeah, relax, man.
because I need the board to be closer. Otherwise, that cord's going to be freaking across Larry's throat.
All right, so we need to get a longer cord or
Yes,
whatever.
we
Yes,
do.
Yes.
yeah,
so-
because it's been fun watching you.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
all
We should have
fucked up, man.
switched sides.
yeah,
because
I'm just.
I'm
jumping.
left-handed, so I feel weird
It's all
smoking
good.
my cigar on this side.
This is just a part of the
So-
entertainment.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks good for YouTube. It'll be great on our OnlyFans.
Perfect.
Hey, as we said on a previous episode, if some individual can make $4,000 a month making videos of them farting, we ought to be able to sit here and talk shit and smoke cigars and make some money too.
Totally.
Yeah, that's
I don't know about that, but we got to have a hook or something. Like have a couple of girls twerking behind us as we're smoking cigars.
Or at least part of your intro, maybe.
I like the way you think.
yeah, man, she's a wealth of good ideas right here.
You know, we need a
Ideas.
new social media director.
This is a very good find, Larry.
Yeah.
You're welcome, everyone.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, man. Just stop and pause for a minute and listen to why we don't record here normally on Saturday nights.
That's not
The sad part is these mics can't hear that.
Oh, they can't pick it up?
No.
So we're here at Tobacco Republic in Loomis where we do our normal, recording. And we typically do this on a Saturday morning at around 7:30 in the morning. And it's an entirely different bar crowd in the evening. So they're doing karaoke next door at the Liberal Bull, where the average age of the customer is 106.
We affectionately call that place the place where dreams go to die.
Yeah. So
Basically, you going over there to drink, you've pretty much given up.
Yeah.
My favorite, Aaron, Craig, and I, and another gentleman were sitting here one night, and you can hear it through the wall at full volume. And if you step outside, it sounds like you're in Arco Arena. Is the spitting image of Dolly Parton vocally
Wow.
singing Alan Jackson.
Really?
It was bad.
Oh.
Don't you wish Dolly Parton would have sang 10 to 3:30 Monday through Thursday?
If only. Basically,
Maybe that would have caught on.
basically going to that bar, you're about one step away from going home, pouring a glass of wine, turning the pilot light on in the oven, blowing it out,
Boy.
playing some James Taylor, and writing your suicide note.
Wow.
Jesus Christ,
You're
man.
looking for a loved one. They're next door. Oh, boy. That's sad.
You got a friend.
Oh. I like Dolly Parton, though.
Oh, I love Dolly Parton.
I do too. Not when someone's trying to murder her next door.
Yeah, we've had some rough ones. Mm-hmm. We made the conscious decision to lock the door this evening on the front of Tobacco Republic.
I noticed
because
that.
because it is we're not locking you in here. I mean, I saw that look on your face when they turned the key. She's like, oh shit, this just got real. You know, she looked down and make sure her purse was right next to her. You know, but
What the fuck you looking at me for?
I got that twinge in my neck, brother. But yeah, it was. But we consciously lock the door morning or night when we're in here recording because there's no telling who's going to come wandering in here, you know, looking for 2 packs of Cool Milds and a malt liquor.
Sorry, Graham, you're not here for the malt liquor part.
Yeah. Whoo.
Graham.
Graham,
Graham don't drink malt. Well, does he? Or
what do you think you call malt whiskey?
oh, yeah. That's never mind.
That jackass malt liquor.
Whatever. I don't drink either.
No shit.
You don't drink either?
No.
Oh, I'm not alone. Okay.
I'll have like you said the other, red wine, great. Occasionally a glass of scotch. That's about it. I mean, the most I've drank all year was when Hogback was here, and that was 2 fingers worth.
Gotcha.
He's got chubby little fingers.
Yeah,
though,
I
so.
dropped a glass. I broke one of the glasses.
Fucking hammered a glass right there on
no.
the floor. We're like, we're
It
cutting
was,
him off.
it was empty though.
Your half ounce of liquor is enough for you,
That's it.
sir.
Hit
Park the
limit.
car. Pull the Volkswagen over to the curb, shithead.
He just had to say Volkswagen. He couldn't say just car.
Yeah, it's because I'm an asshole.
That's okay. It's still funny.
Yeah, well. So.
So as we know, next Sunday is the Super Bowl.
Yes, yes.
We got the Rams and the Bengals. Mr. Robinson, what is your prediction?
Bengals got no fucking business in that damn Super Bowl. Don't get me started. That Raiders game, we got fucking robbed.
Oh, here we
so,
go.
yeah.
That was bullshit, and everybody knows it.
Hey, you
that
want,
was
you,
a
want-
dead
you want to talk
frickin'
about
play.
that? The fucking Raiders shouldn't even have been there to play that game.
Now, why would you say something not nice?
Because I'm a Chargers fan. That's why. You want to talk about people getting robbed? Fuck y'all.
When's
mean
the last
the
time
perpetual
the Chargers have seen a
victims, the
playoff?
Chargers?
Chargers won the Super Bowl in 1994, jackass, and they lost to the San Francisco 49ers. And I know this because I had a bet and I had to shave my mustache and beard.
Oh.
It's the first time I haven't had a mustache since the 6th grade.
Yeah.
He was a baby. I came home from work. I did it in stages because I had a full beard, almost as long as my goatee now, full beard and mustache. I trimmed it down to just a goatee like this. Then I trimmed it down to a close goatee. Then I took it the next day to Fu Manchu mustache, then a
boy.
regular mustache, and then no mustache at all. That morning when I got home from work, because I worked graveyard, he would not let me pick him up out of his crib.
Stranger danger.
No shit.
Man.
So, yeah, so that, I mean, seriously, that is the only time since the 6th grade that I have not had a mustache.
What does your chin look like?
What was that?
Butt chin?
No.
Ew, Larry, you have a butt chin?
Wow.
Really?
He is a Peter Griffin.
Oh, a ball chinian.
I hate to tell you this, but at this weight, it's chin. Which is another reason why I got
More
the
of
goatee.
a no neck thing?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's I sit down and the weight kind of rides up. Looks like I'm wearing shoulder pads, but I ain't.
Wow.
So I take it from your outburst, you're taking the Rams.
This is one of those I don't give a shit Super Bowls.
Okay.
I just don't.
What about you, Marianne? What are you doing?
Taking the Rams.
Okay.
Because I'm kind of in his boat, though it was a spectacular game. Sorry. No, the Kansas City game. I'm sorry. The Kansas City, it was a spectacular win. But, yeah, I'm taking
Kansas
the
City
Rams.
shit the bed.
Oh, they
Yeah.
did.
Let's just be honest here. Nothing, no disrespect to the Bengals. They played a great game. Kansas City shit
They
the bed.
did not come to play.
There was no reason you lose that game at home.
Oh, no.
absolutely no reason. So, and by that, Pat Walsh, I'm taking the Rams too. But, the way this season's gone,
Who knows?
the Rams may shit the bed too. I think it's cool that the Rams are playing a Super Bowl in their own stadium.
Yeah.
That's the first time that's happened in the modern era since the leagues merged.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, that's cool.
Are you a football girl?
No, but I did watch that game that you're talking about. That was really good, where it was snowing.
Yeah. What happened? You couldn't find the remote?
No, somebody just invited me over to eat.
Somebody. I love that.
That's the reason. I typically watch one football game a year, and that's the reason I watch football game because
Yeah.
I go to Scott's house and eat.
Right? Yeah.
Jesus.
I guess I'll go with the Rams. I was going to go with the Tigers just because I like the animal better. But I guess I can go with the Rams.
Because I like the animal better. Jesus, that could be the most feminine thing I've ever heard.
It's a pretty tiger.
At least I didn't say what color are their outfits.
Close enough.
But do you know what color their outfits are? What color are the Rams?
Red and blue?
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Oh.
You got
Blue
one
and gold.
color right.
Blue and
No.
gold. You were close.
Blue and gold. Well, not really. Okay.
Not really.
Yeah, what are you
The
gonna
tigers.
do?
It's a pretty tiger.
Is it a pretty tiger, Greg? Is the tiger going to toddle along?
Oh, that son of a bitch. Yeah.
Let's just toddle off.
That's it.
Greg loves everything English. I don't know why.
I don't understand.
We've delved into
Well,
this.
that's all right. Paul and I last night were back there planning. He wants to get me to go with him to the UK this year for the Platinum Jubilee.
What?
Do I need to explain to you what the Jubilee is?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm an American. Yes, you do.
We kicked you motherfuckers out of here a long time ago. What is a Platinum Jubilee?
The Platinum Jubilee is the 70th anniversary of Her Majesty on the throne.
That old broad's been on the throne
70 years
Wow.
this year.
Wipe and get off.
Oh, boy.
But he just you both of you know I like all things English. I just do. And he's like, you're running out of time to
Yeah,
experience
how much longer is this old bat gonna live?
hopefully around 100, but you never know.
More?
No, 100 years.
Oh,
she's
How old
90.
is she right now?
She's 93.
93.
Philip died last year, as we know, at 99. So she's 93. Her mother lived to 102. So it is a good chance that Queen Elizabeth could go well into the century mark, in which case we'd be celebrating another Jubilee, which I don't know what that is after that, but there is something I don't know.
That would probably be the Diamond Jubilee. Wouldn't
Diamond
you think, Mr.
Jubilee
Rowland?
has already happened.
Oh, is that the 50th?
That was 50th, yeah.
Oh, what the fuck do I know?
But
Platinum Jubilee?
But no, he said he wants me to go to experience the England under her reign because the next monarch is, well, who knows.
Well, we give you shit about loving all things English. It could be worse. You could be like going to Dusseldorf going, the Fuhrer will return. So I suppose this isn't so bad.
Yeah, I like the Allied powers. But yeah.
Maybe it's the tinfoil Jubilee for 100. You ever think of that? Them cheap fuckers.
I honestly don't know what it would be because you got the 80th, if they do 75, I don't really know what the next one is. But yeah,
Yeah, anything. She gets to 95. Pretty much every day is a fucking Jubilee after that, isn't
It
it?
just continues. Yeah.
I mean, Hey, she
It's
woke up again.
platinum.
Woo, let's throw a party.
Well, she is the longest reigning monarch in the world at this point. No one's reigned for 70 years.
Really?
Yeah.
So maybe they don't know what's after platinum.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is nothing.
Victoria was the oldest reigning monarch of all the monarchies present and past. Queen Victoria was the longest reigning until Elizabeth, and now she's the longest reigning at 70 years. And Victoria was like 62 years on the throne or something like that. 'Cause
You
she
see what
and
you fucking
Harry
started?
Yeah, I know.
18.
Just fucking kill me. I expect a punch in the mouth after this is over. Yeah, and see, because Robin Stoney and you've only been reigning 52 years, right?
Correct.
That is correct,
Yeah,
sir.
There we go. Jesus.
By the way, I need my passport renewed.
I'm trying not to say it.
Not with that goddamn attitude.
Get in line, bitch.
The one visa and passport that you require, I need it renewed.
Yeah, you do. Keep it up. You're fucking with your tourist visa.
Wow.
That's actually one of the episodes that we need to plan and put together and have Anthony as a guest and put someone else behind the camera and talk micronations.
Yes.
That was such a fun conversation that one night.
What's a micronation?
A micronation
Damn it.
is the short trip to grandma's house is there are lunatics that have designated their property or very small acreages as nations. So they have their own currency, their own government, their own dictatorship, whatever. They're called micronations. There's one in Nevada, right outside of Reno, that he and I were looking up.
There's
It's
one
just-
in Texas, too. It was called the Branch Davidians. Saw what happened to them sons of bitches.
But yeah, it's a thing.
Okay.
You know,
Well, if you
there's-
don't go to Europe, you can just go to Nevada, I guess.
Yeah.
Weird.
There's also a micronation in West Roseville.
Yes, there is.
Its greatest export is garbage.
Our top export is garbage. We have a 100% literacy rate. We have our own Air Force, our own Navy.
Your top export is empty wine bottles.
I was going to say Starbucks cups, but yeah, same thing.
No, not quite. Just wine bottles. Mm-hmm. And liquor bottles, too. I mean, we provide for recycling.
Yeah, based on the number of Russian Standard bottles in his recycling bin, you can tell where the alliances are.
No, I have a defense pact with the United States.
Uh-huh.
We are a protector. We are a protectorate of the United States. Or is that the other way around?
I think it's the other way
protector,
around,
yes.
Yes.
yeah. That's only because you can't get stuff delivered unless you're not. Yeah. Oh, God.
It's a very small nation, but it's a very nice nation.
Very nice nation. Very well armed.
It's clean.
Yeah, very well armed, yes.
Seems very clean there.
You can perform surgery on the kitchen table in Robinsonia.
Yes, you can. We got to come up with an anthem, though. I got to write the anthem.
I thought it was
boy.
Shaft.
An anthem.
No?
I don't want to get in trouble with the Isaac Hayes estate.
Then you got to get a flag and a flagpole in your yard.
Oh, no, I'm just going to hang it over the balcony. And then I got to get my picture done.
We're getting a Kentucky Fried Chicken flag and hanging it off the balcony. That's what we're doing.
My gosh. Oh,
Fuck the
boy.
colonel. I'm the general.
Oh, there we go.
Shoot, shit. The colonel got nothing on the general. You had my fried chicken?
Yes,
know
I
you
have.
had my fried
oh,
chicken.
yes, I have. With waffles.
Oh, you did chicken and waffles?
Oh,
Yes,
yes,
I
he
did.
did.
Oh, boy.
His waffle recipe, it takes 12 or so hours, but damn, that's on point.
Oh, my God.
You get what? 12 hours for a waffle?
Yep. You got to cook it. You got to make it the night before.
Let it sit in the fridge.
No,
No.
microwave.
What?
Well, actually, just because there's a light in the microwave, so you just leave it open so that the light's there to provide a little bit of heat so that the yeast just keeps growing and growing and growing, and it's like almost bubbling over the bowl.
Really?
And then I have a hook.
Listen to her. Really? Tell me more.
When he did chicken and waffles, I had just flown back from Vermont and had a gallon of maple syrup shipped to me from Vermont. So it was good Vermont maple syrup, homemade waffles, and fried chicken.
Oh, my gosh.
right.
It's freaking awesome.
You dunked the
Do you
chicken.
guys ever do a breakfast show?
It sounds like we're going. Somebody fishing for an invitation right there. I didn't know this was a 12-hour thing. I was going to say, hey, why don't you make waffles camping? But fuck, I'm sorry.
That
It's
takes some
not a
time,
camping
baby.
waffle.
Yeah, that's definitely not a camping waffle.
It
You know,
could-
I got
you
a
know,
waffle maker in my trailer, right?
I can put a waffle maker in my trailer. And
You don't have a trailer.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, you bougie fuck.
So we got to talk. I promised we were talking about a recipe you won't give me. So we got to talk to Erin about that because we promised her we would had to wait for the show.
Which recipe? You need to be specific.
For crack,
Which one?
not the illegal kind. So he makes. Now, granted, I can pull a recipe offline, but it's not the same. He makes potato-based Parker House rolls. When it's right, it is the freaking greatest baked good thing you've ever eaten.
Oh, they're great.
Potato-based rolls.
Yes.
It's a fat kid's wet dream, man. It is they are friggin' amazing.
Light, airy, and then he smothers. I mean, granted, it's margarine, but who cares? He smothers margarine on the top of these things right before he serves them.
And
And
then
then
when you
Jeez.
open them up, and it's just like pillows of delight.
Oh my
and
gosh.
then to top, to add insult to injury, he does a freaking brisket. And you slice the brisket real thin, cut that roll in half hot, throw that brisket with a little sauce.
But the great thing about the roll is you can do that with ham, hot link, brisket.
Any protein you want.
Oh yeah.
And
Yes.
this asshole won't share the recipe.
I will not, sir.
That one he says he'll take
Too
to his
good?
grave.
That boy
Secrets.
good.
I tell you though,
That
Did you
boy
come,
good.
Did you come up with that recipe, or was this like a family?
Ancient
recipe?
Chinese secret.
And the
It's his-
best part is he doesn't even look
It
Chinese.
was like Pinterest.
it's his mother's recipe, I think.
Oh, okay.
Nope, it's not.
Oh. Is it AB's?
Nope, it is not. Hey, Craig, come over to my place next weekend. We have a discuss. Oh no, weekend after that. We have some things to discuss.
You're going to give him the recipe, aren't you?
Yeah.
I love
And
it.
I have Craig go over to his house with a bag of flour and yeast.
Say, are you ready to make crack?
Good times. So do you
Perfect.
camp?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I do.
You like a
Love
tent
camping.
camper? What? You,
Tent camping. Yes.
Oh,
We all have trailers.
Oh,
And then
gosh.
there's the
You
bougie
guys are
one.
fancy.
how am I bougie? Explain that to
What
me.
it-
It's an
What's-
RV.
Oh, the RV.
It's a
Which
Class
is
C. It's
close
just
to a trailer.
Yeah, you know.
yeah,
I mean, right? It's the trailer deluxe.
yeah. You got a trailer.
Yeah.
And I tent camped for years. The trailer for me is a new development. But yeah.
We didn't go last year though. It was fucking crazy. 'cause
We did.
COVID,
Couldn't
everyone-
find a campsite.
Yeah.
You can't get in
It was
anywhere.
Absolutely insane.
The only way we went, one of our camping trips last year, which was actually one of the more hilarious podcasts we've ever recorded that never ever aired. We were up where we deer hunt and just boondock in the middle of the woods,
Yeah.
and that was fun.
How
Russian-
far up did you go? Was it freezing?
5,200 feet,
Oh wow. So it was cold at night. Real cold.
not bad, but in the fall during deer season, 17 degrees at night is not unheard of.
Oh wow.
So
We
you
didn't go then.
no,
oh
we
okay. I
went-
was like,
we went Labor Day
hopefully you were in
weekend.
the trailer.
Memorial Day
Day weekend.
My bad.
Okay.
yeah.
I get my holidays fucked up.
But yeah, there was Red Stripe, Russian Standard, and 5,300 feet don't mix.
It really does not.
Oh,
we had
Red
this-
Stripe beer. Is that
Yeah.
what you're talking about?
Yeah,
Love
we had
that
to
beer.
we had to pull the plug on the podcast that day.
And re-record the next day.
It was circling the ball.
Yeah, I felt bad.
You shouldn't. It was hilarious. It really was. Particularly when Sue walked all the way around your rig so she'd stay out of camera to hand you your dog that Larry and I hoped would distract you.
He didn't have.
Petting that dog like he's beating a baby seal. Poor dog's like, what the fuck did I do? Oh, yeah, it was rough.
It was hilarious.
I just need that recorded now just so I can remember my little dog.
Okay.
Oh, that's sweet.
I have it somewhere. It's on the storage drive for the podcast, so it's there.
Yes.
Hey, pay attention here, meatball.
What? We're an hour in.
Yeah, I know. Just making sure you're aware. We don't want to go too long on this.
It's up to you guys when we stop. I don't care.
How's that cigar treating you there?
You know, it gets stronger as, we end it, getting close to the end, and it's getting a little bit more powerful. Still not bad.
Okay.
Not bad at all. I mean, it's not top tier like some of the other ones I've had, but it's still, a good cigar for the price point that it is.
We consider $9.95.
Well, yeah.
Great price point.
And that's in California.
And it's a
Yeah,
Habano
$3.89
wrapper.
anywhere else, but $9.95 here in California.
Well, and you've got a lot of Habano tobacco in it too.
Yeah. No, I got to pick a couple of those up. That
Yeah,
sounds
quite
like
nice.
that'd be a good stick for my wheelhouse.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron, how you doing on that thing?
I like it.
We got you.
I really do.
We got you sucked in now.
Yeah.
You-
I could see myself picking this up.
there we
So
go.
Rocky
Yeah.
Mountain Cigar Festival with us this year?
Rocky Mountain Cigar Festival?
Yep.
Sure.
Bang!
Holy crap.
They
That's
serve
easy.
food.
I was like, festival? Oh, food.
Well,
Yeah,
what?
okay.
No, wait. No disrespect to our friends at the Rocky Mountain Cigar Festival.
Yeah, their food
they
sucked.
attempt to serve food, but we found a
No doubt.
sourdough pizza place. We found a little bar and grill. I don't even remember the name of that place we went and ate.
We'll find it again. Don't worry.
The clam chowder in Denver that was off the hook.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
wow.
good. Yeah, it was good. But hey, I'm still nothing tops the first trip.
Oh,
with
Ribbon Shop, or
801
801
Chop.
Shop.
Oh, yeah.
Downtown Denver, 801 Chop, the best steak I've ever had my entire life.
Oh, wow.
That was off the hook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Really good stuff. So we got you hooked into another vice there, Aaron.
I think so.
all right,
I'm
right.
a fan.
we'll have to dial
Tastes
you in.
good.
Greg, you fired up that one you were talking about, right?
I did. Yeah, I'm into the 1502. I say this about a lot of cigars. What is there to say? This Enrique Sanchez falls in the category of Oscar, of Rocky, of Justo with Aladino. He makes amazing cigars. The quality's good. The construction's perfect. The flavor profiles are amazing, whether it's the ruby, the emerald, the blue sapphire, which are the three that I've smoked. The blue sapphire is one of my favorites on this one. And it's just a good stick. If you like flavor, the Lancero's the right size. And, we got to get him, now that we have the ability for remote recording.
Yes.
We
Yeah,
got
we
to
gotta get
extend
him
an
back
invitation for him to join us.
Because that was an awesome Zoom thing or whatever it was the hell we did.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be definitely. I feel the same way on the San Andreas. If you're a Maduro cigar person at all, and you haven't had one of these, this is a must. You have to do one of these.
Yeah.
The flavor profile is consistent all the way through the cigar. It's a big enough ring gauge that it doesn't get hot, even though the end's tapered. It holds its flavor all the way through. You can smoke this thing down right to your fingertips, and it's still every bit as good as the minute you lit it. It's a shaggy foot, so it's a little challenging sometimes to get those to light and burn evenly to start. But once you get it going, they're just great cigars. I love Island Jim's products.
Very, very nice.
So almost done with the cigar. I've had a couple of beers, a bunch
Some
of
great
barbecue.
food.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, if this thing reclined, I wouldn't get up all day.
Shit, I may curl into a ball and go to sleep right here.
There we go.
My wife knows where I'm at.
That's it. Yeah, we're locked in. What's the worst could happen?
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. This was fun.
Hey, thank you for
Anytime.
coming,
Yeah, I appreciate
Aaron.
you coming out and
Yeah.
experiencing this lunacy.
It was fun. Yeah.
Good
I
deal.
liked it. Entertained.
Absolutely. Well, folks, it looks like the smoke's down to the nub and the pint glass is getting to be about empty, so I think it's about that time. I want to thank everybody out there in our audience, and on behalf of our guest, Aaron, Greg, and Larry, our camera monkey, and the great Oz behind the curtain, and myself, hey, thank you for listening. Check us out at LumisCigarCartel.com. Like and share us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. Hey, don't be a stranger. Drop us a line and let us know you're out there. I'm Scott Robinson, and on behalf of all of us here at Beyond the Humidor, we look forward to chatting with you on the next podcast episode. So until then, stay safe, stay healthy, take care, and good smoke, good drink, and good life.